Hey, it's Rusty. Thanks for tuning in to Burning Cereal. Today what I've got for you, smoked pork belly burnt ends. That's right, smoked pork belly burnt ends. I know you've had brisket burnt ends at any barbecue place around, but now we're doing it with some pork belly. I had this pork belly, I diced it up, froze it. Now it's out of the freezer, it's all thawed out in 1.5-inch cubes. Garlic powder, onion powder, little brown sugar, red cayenne pepper, paprika, Hungarian paprika would be even better. It's got a little bit more of a kick to it. Some chili powder, butter, a little bit of olive oil to make sure that the seasonings stick. And then here's the other thing. So normally you'd have barbecue sauce and honey. I couldn't find any honey in the stores, but what I did find, barbecue sauce with honey in it. So we're gonna have to use that instead. I'm sure it's gonna come out just as good. I'll let you know at the very end. But you know what? Making this, it's as easy as. So the first step is going to be to mix that spice rub. All the measurements are down below in the description box. I've already mixed them all up. They're right here. What we're going to do now is we're going to take this and we're going to put it over our cubed pork belly. So here's our cubed up pork belly. Again, I cubed this up earlier and froze it, but let me show you what we've got. Just some 1x1 cubes, 1x1. A couple of them are 1 by 1.5. Just take them, throw them inside a foil. So now what we're going to do is we're going to then shake this all over. You want to coat every piece really well. Let's do this the easy way. So as you can probably hear, we have a smoker just starting to preheat right now. I'm going to preheat it at 235 degrees. While that's heating up, I'm going to go ahead and spray my wire rack with some cooking spray. All right, now that we have that sprayed down, we're just going to line up this pork belly as best we can. So we got them all lined up on the rack. I've got a couple extra. I'm just going to throw them on another rack and put them up a level. But what we're going to do now, the smoker's all heated up at 235 degrees. We're going to take this, we're going to go drop it on the smoker for 2.5 to 3 hours. What we're looking for is a nice caramelization. We want to make sure that that burnt end is actually starting to happen. And that'll take somewhere between 2.5 and 3 hours. All right, so here they are, fresh out, the fat's rendered down, looking really good. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna transfer these into this aluminum foil pan. Wow, those are hot. Ooh. And in this pan, we're gonna add 4 tablespoons of butter. About a bottle of this honey barbecue sauce. Add a second bottle if you want. Just depends on how much coverage you're looking for. It's about half of that bottle. Then mix it all up. Get everything coated. If you want to add more sauce to it, you can. I think we're okay. What we're going to do here is we're going to take this, put it back in the smoker for about 90 minutes. Take a probe one of these. You want it to be about 200 degrees when you pull these out. We'll see you in about 90 minutes. One more thing, make sure you cover it in foil. Now we'll see you in 90 minutes. All right, so it was about 70 minutes and we hit 200 degrees. It smells amazing. Looks amazing. We're gonna let this cool off for a minute and then we'll give them a try. All right, so it's not really that cooled down, but we're gonna eat it anyway as usual. Oh, it's still hot. Fat rendered down nicely. Oh. Damn, that's good. Couple of things. I think it would have been better if I had separated the barbecue sauce and the honey. Also, in the recipe, maybe kick down the salt a little bit. This does taste a little bit salty. It might be the pork, but maybe bring, in the description box down below, I'm gonna put the original recipe, but I think maybe next time I'm gonna bring it down probably to a quarter of what it actually is, or a half of what it actually is, because this does taste a little salty, but it's still really freaking good. Oh man. You have to try this. It's really good. I'm gonna wind up eating this whole thing for dinner. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.